It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Hi, and good morning. Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Wait.
He was not prepared.
Here comes the reindeer.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's how you do right there. It's Christmas time.
It is. Got to get into the
December 5th.
spirit.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got 20 days left.
It's coming whether you're ready or not.
Well, yesterday, Can Man and I, we got on the old Amazon, like most people do, I think, and we ordered presents for Carla and Kirsten.
All right.
From Can Man.
Okay.
And so those will be on their way. One of them showed the 19th. And
Are you having them wrap it?
They do that?
Amazon's got a little button you can click.
Are you serious?
Gift wrap. I'd take that as a no.
It's a negatory Ghost Rider. My head wasn't in it yesterday because
That was a big no.
a big no-no.
Yeah, a lot of your places like that, you
Hang
can
on,
click
please.
on a little. Yeah, hold real quick. I'm gonna see if I can edit this order.
They haven't mailed it out yet.
You may be able to
I
edit
might
it.
be able to. After the show, I have to remember that. Just see.
Yeah,
You never know.
they usually have a little button there, gift wrap for gift.
Yeah.
Just-
For like a cost.
I don't know if they charge you or not. I don't know. I haven't done it,
Yeah.
but there you go.
I have to go
That would
back.
have sure saved a lot. All right, and moving on.
How'd your weekend go?
Long.
Yes.
I had that wedding, and it went
Long.
and went and went and went.
Was the itinerary followed?
All right, so the ceremony, yes, other than on my sheet said it started at 4:30, and I'm glad I went up there earlier because they decided to start it at 4.
Okay.
Without letting me know.
Sure.
But I was there, so it ended up going okay. But the reception, the 3-page itinerary made it about halfway.
No kidding.
Yes. Made it
then-
about halfway, and then the bride's like, all right, enough is enough. I want to do this. I'm like, okay,
Right on.
that's a lot better. A lot better scenario.
I didn't see that coming at all. So it was a good time though.
It was.
She got hitched and everybody's happy and
Everybody's happy. It went good. We had a lot of fun. Actually, it ended a little bit earlier than what I had expected, so we were able to tear down and get out of there, get back about midnight. So.
good.
And then, of course, you got Sunday. You got putting up all the equipment and all the stuff, and
Yeah.
so yeah, it makes for a 3-day adventure.
Yeah.
But it was worth it. They're Chas and Mosier's a good friend and good friend of the family's, and
Good.
it was good to be able to be out there and help.
Yeah.
So
Very nice.
blessed to be asked. So. It was good.
Very
Other
nice.
than that, it was Sunday. Other than unpacking, we just kind of took it easy.
Sure.
Try to recoup on our sleep.
Very good.
And you?
Very good. Well, you know me. I laid on the couch the past 2 days.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
I didn't have that blessing.
It was. I would rather have not been laying on the couch
Yeah,
the past 2
I get
days.
it. I get it.
But doing better now, for the most part. Don't think I'm contagious, so you're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Thanks. We got a show to do. You know that? Eventually.
I guess.
Should we start?
Let's start.
All right.
Hospice of the Ozarks. They bring you the morning prayer. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. Still a non-for-profit 501c3, there has never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. You can give them a call at 870-508-1771. With that, we'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, please watch over everybody that doesn't have anyone during the Christmas time. It's really hard. loneliness sets in, and even though some people might not ever say it, it does bother them. So just touch them on the shoulder, be with them during the holidays. Maybe find somebody that they can hang out with, somebody they can just have fellowship with. And as always, watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In this I pray, amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. If you need a break, you're taking care of a family member, they do respite care. Give them a call, 870-508-1771. As Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself first before you take care of others.
Exactly.
I mean, it can be a strain.
Exactly.
It really can be. So make sure you take care of yourself.
There you go. Let's pause now for Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey,
Hey,
what
wait.
are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Welcome back to the Morning Show on XL7-TV. Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team. They can help you out. Buying or selling a home, they will not just list and leave you. They'll take care of you start to finish. They're professionals in their field that so many people have given them great reviews. And they've
that's
won
hard
so
to
many-
get.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
hard to get a good review from somebody.
Tell me
It's
about
really simple to get a bad one. That's just how it is. That's just how the world turns.
Yeah. Well, at work, we've got these QR codes, and they're on this
Okay.
little stand that we put on our desk. And, when they're there taking delivery of their RV, we have them scan it, either before they go in to sign paperwork or right after they've done their delivery orientation. Because most people, after they leave, even though they say they will, they won't. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
You get busy and they just don't do it. So now we try to get them while they're there. Right then.
That's a good idea.
And the other day we ended up getting over a course of a couple weeks, we ended up getting 9 of them.
All right. Well, there you go.
9 new 5-star reviews.
There you go.
But that's the thing you're talking about. Not a lot of people go in and put good reviews. If it's working.
So now I know what I need to do.
Oh, hey.
Walk in the office, just walk by, scan that. I'm going to help him out.
David.
Oh, David.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Usually
awesome,
people
though.
go online and leave a bad review because they're mad.
Yeah.
They usually don't go on and leave a good one because they're happy. And some do. Don't get me wrong. It's not just
Yeah.
all bad out there, but yeah. So it's it's kind of nice having those QR codes so you can get them while it's fresh. So
There you go. That's a good idea.
yeah. And Bob and Linda Zadora, I think they don't have any trouble with that at all. I think people are so happy with them, they just go and leave a review, whether it's the day they bought or a couple weeks after. Like I said, they've won a lot of awards with Century 21.
Based on customer service.
Exactly.
And that's the awesome part. They've won some top awards based on exactly that customer service. And that's impressive.
Exactly.
Really is. Says a lot for them.
What's also impressive?
These camera views.
That's right.
We're going to bring them
Check
up.
this out. Look at that beautiful horseshoe bend of the White River. That's Colorado, Arkansas. And that you went and moved the camera to where they've got the lights there on the...
At nights, yeah, the zoom-in camera, this one right here that moves around, it will be focused on the Christmas lights at night. So you can go to it anytime
That's
at night
awesome.
and look at the Christmas lights and see everything.
So
Pretty
what you
neat.
showed me earlier was a still shot, was a screenshot?
Well, no, it was moving around, but it just happened to be on it
Okay.
at the time. But
It
yeah,
looked
at
really
night
good.
it stays on it because it gets so dark you can't really zoom around and see anything.
So why not put it
Yeah.
on the lights?
So at night it just stays on the lights,
Yeah.
and then during the day it'll move around and zoom around to different
Very
locations
nice.
like it is right now.
Yeah, I see how it moves in and around. I'll have to go check that out tonight. Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find this camera view and the other one that moves around and the listings and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. They have a lot of events and programs that they've done throughout the years, and they've done videos and posted them on their website. Last year they redid it, and it's very user-friendly, easy to navigate. So, yeah, give them a call, 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. And with that, how about the weather?
All right, let's get some temperatures out here.
Some temperatures. Mountain Home, it's 40. Harrison at 45. Batesville at 45. Man.
Got to update the radar popped up.
It was updated. And then, all right, I'm starting over.
All right, go ahead.
Mountain Home at 40. Harrison at 45. Batesville at 45. Yellowville at 33. Marshall at 28. Salem at 37. Mountain View at 28. Calico Rock at 40. West Plains, Missouri at 37. Springfield at 40. Poplar Bluff at 36. And St. Louis at 40. National Weather Radar, which was ready, and then it totally reset itself right when I started.
I hear you.
You can see the Pacific Northwest, buddy. They're getting covered up there in Washington, parts of Oregon and Idaho, Montana. You can see that around the Great Lakes, they've got, well, I would think maybe some snow, but it might be a wintry mix. But our neck of the woods is pretty clear right now. I'd say we're going to have a nice day, but I could be wrong, right?
Oh, you're known about that.
Yeah. Let's just let it roll through here for a little bit. There's 8 o'clock hour, 8:30, going into 9. I don't see anything, no precipitation in our future, so I think it's supposed to be a sunshiny day. Watches and warnings, we're in the clear. Tennessee, it looks like, has some dense fog advisory there in the north central part, just underneath. Well, I don't know where that is.
What today, a weather, guys. we are the best weather people,
the best weather. I just read it off the screen. Thanks
here
a
we
lot.
go.
Today, sunny and breezy. High of 52. Tonight, mostly clear. Low of 26. Wednesday, sunny. High of 51. Wednesday night, clear. Low of 35. Thursday, sunny, then sunny and breezy. High of 60. Thursday night, mostly clear and breezy, then partly cloudy. Low of 44. Friday, partly sunny. High of 59. Friday night, 70% chance of showers. And a low of 48. Saturday, we got another 70% chance of showers. And breezy, high of 58. We might as well peek at Sunday. Sunday, a 20% chance of showers. Mostly sunny. High and near 47. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 29. Cold. Cold. Norfolk Lake water levels at 553.35. Level is 1.35 feet above full pool. They're shut down, but they are using the spillway gates like 500 something CFM. You know, you can call 870-431-5311 to get these lake levels and dam reports. Bull Shoals Lake water levels at 652.18. Level is 6.82 feet above full pool, and they're generating 3. That is look at your weather.
Looking at the graph, I mean, it's one of the lowest it's been in a while. And
right.
The other colored lines are previous years.
Yeah.
So if you look at 2021, we must have had a huge rainfall about this time.
Yeah.
Something that caused that to jump way up.
That and
very
22.
Quick. Yeah.
I mean, look at 22. It's right there with it.
So you never know.
Look at that right there.
No, I'm talking about where we're at the end. Go to the end of the graph.
Oh, I mean,
see
down
how
here,
that red jumps up?
Yeah.
That's a major rain or something that caused that to come up that quick.
Yeah.
Never know.
Snow.
Could
Did
be.
we get a big... I think we did for Christmas.
2021, we may have.
Here, let's look back. And December 19th, December 21st.
It was right before. Never know.
Good catch.
Just looking at it.
Very nice.
All right. That's it. I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Let's take a break. We'll come back with community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn.
Be right back.
Mow, dig, haul. The L-Series compact tractor offers ultimate versatility, along with a great ownership experience and service that only a local Kubota dealer can deliver. The #1 selling compact tractor in Arkansas, and built-in quality and reliability for a great price. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today. Get the L-Series tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Have you ever?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This part of community news is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. And buddy, they've got deals all around. Their tractors have some 0% for 72 months and others 0% for 60 months. Big rebates if you're looking to just stroke a check. But go by Ozarks Farm and Lawn at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home. As Scooter always says, there's a line of tractors. You can't miss it. It just stretches.
Oh, the whole road frontage is nothing but tractors from one end to the other.
Very good.
And all the implements and
All
everything
the
behind.
implements.
And
You can
they
even
got
try
a huge,
some of the tractors.
Yeah, you can get on them, drive them around, see what fits you.
Yeah.
See what you like. They can walk you through all the different attachments and stuff that you can get for it. They've got a huge parts department. They got a massive parts warehouse, and then they've got a big service center, so they can take care of you, whether you're just needing something fixed or if you're needing a new tractor or whatever you need.
Go by and see them. Here's some of the manufacturer's promotions: 0% for 36 months, 0 turns. Let's see, stand-on mowers, walk behind. So they got some big mowers. 0%.
Oh yeah, they got big mowers.
Yeah, Kubota hay tools. 0% for 60 months. Where do you find 0% nowadays?
It's
You
hard
just
to find.
Here, I'll go back here. I just click this view promotions up in the upper right corner on their website at ozarksfarmandlawn.com. Go by and check it out.
They got an easy to use website.
Yeah, very good. Just like the Chamber of Commerce, they've got an easy to use website. Here, let's go back. Go ahead and throw it on there on the screen. We're going to show enjoymountainhome.com.
This is where you can find anything that's going on in the community.
That's right. Scroll down through here. You can see different things you can do here. Gosh, I'm out of it today. You can
Scroll
bike,
down.
hike, fish, boat, and camp. Relocating, what it means to live in the area, fall time, the Baxter County Fair, and then you keep scrolling down to the view all events, and that's their calendar of events. And if you have something going on, you can submit your event right here. And you see each date has a number up in the upper right corner. That means there's 6 events going on the 5th. So let's just take a look. The Broadway Tenors, Tis the Season at the Shed, 7 p.m. tonight. Presented by Ed and Lucretia Coulter. Holiday Endowment. And then the Schliemann Center has line dancing for women every Tuesday. I'll have that at 11:15. Baxter County Library after school meals for the kiddos for when they get out of school. And they've got a gift wrapping party.
See, there you go. Now you can get those presents you talked about at the beginning wrap.
See, I didn't get Amazon to do it. I'll get the Baxter County Library to show me how to do it. Right? That's 5 to 7 p.m. We better click on that to see if it's registration. Let's see. Registration required. What you usually can do is you just highlight it, right-click it, go to, and it should take us straight to their website to where you can, there it is. And you scroll down, and there you go. Put in your library card, your PIN, name, all your information, and get yourself registered. There are 18 seats remaining, so that's good.
There you go.
Yeah. That's just a quick, easy way of showing you how to do that, I'll right-click it, and anyway. I know you're impressed.
I learn something new every day.
That's awesome. Anyway, just keep scrolling down through. You can see the Anime Club and the Friends of the Library meeting, Exercise for Women. That's why I like this website. It's really easy to navigate. And like I say, here's on the 14th coming up. I mean, there's 9 things going on. Brews and Shoes, military service, adult dance classes, all kinds of things going on. Go to calendar of events at enjoymountainhome.com. Chamber of Commerce does a lot for our community to try to, bring people in, and we appreciate them. Anyway, this part of community news has been brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Go by and see them today. With that, we'll take a break, and we'll come back with our very own police chief, Eddie Griffin.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Do you suffer from neuropathy? Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in your feet or hands? Are you tired of painful days and sleepless nights? If you've been diagnosed with neuropathy or are experiencing pain or numbness, pick up the phone and call us right now before it's too late. Neuropathy is a very serious and progressive disease where your nerves begin to break down. With time, it can lead to balance problems, falls, disability, and in some cases, amputation. Our unique program addresses the actual causes and doesn't simply mask your symptoms. Many of our patients start experiencing relief within weeks. There is no use of prescription drugs or surgery. Pick up the phone right now and call to see if you qualify for our neuropathy treatment program that has changed thousands of lives. You do not have to suffer through life any longer. Get back to the life you deserve. Call now before it is too late.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Today we are visiting with the Chief of Police, Eddie Griffin, here in our city of Mountain Home. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, it's been, I think, Scooter said since February since you were on the show.
I think that's correct.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Well, since it's been that long, usually like somebody new to me, I think we've met before, but it's always good to tell the people about yourself, how long you've been in the area and how long you've been with the police department, just, you know, career.
Okay, all right. Well, I've been in the area for 58 years. I was born in Mountain Home, so, you know, I'm definitely a long-term native, yeah. So I graduated high school in Mountain Home, went into the military. I was in the Army for 3 years, got out. A few years later, went to work at the police department. I've been there for 26 years. I was in patrol for 4 years, well, about three and a half years. I was a detective for a little over 20, and then became assistant chief, and after Chief Manuel retired, ultimately became chief.
Yeah.
So,
and how long have you been the chief?
Since I think it was April of 21.
Yeah.
And I'm married to Becky. She works up here at the North Arkansas Electric, has been there for, I think, like 36, 37 years. You know, it was right out of high school. She went to work there, and I've got two sons, one that lives in Little Rock and one that lives in Dallas.
Very good. So you're just going to keep going? You got retirement in sights, another 10 years?
Well, I can retire today.
Yeah.
But I don't do very good with boredom. And
right.
And my wife is going to retire here in a couple of years, and You know, like she's like, hey, you can retire, but you're gonna have to go to work somewhere else because you cannot hang out at the house all the time. You know, so but no, I don't really have any plans to retire anytime soon. You know, I know I'm hoping Mayor Adams will do another term, and you know, he's fun to work for, and you know, just keep at it until it's not fun anymore, or that they run me off, I guess. You know?
My dad always told me to keep the mind busy. It's those that go home and sit down that don't live very long.
Yeah,
you
know,
gotta stay busy.
I restore cars for a hobby, and you know, I love doing that. But I've like 1 or 2 times I've taken off 2 weeks, and by the end of those 2 weeks, I'm like, holy cow, I need to go back. You can only be down in your shop so much, you know.
Right.
So, but no, I've been here a while and been with the department a while.
Good. What's been the most satisfying part about being the chief? Because you were assistant for a while, but now you're the top dog. So.
Well, I was an assistant for very long. You know, when that all came about, we didn't have an assistant chief, heck, for probably 15 years. And
really?
It was primarily because of funding. Well, when it came about, I became assistant chief in, I believe it was July of 20, and Chief Manuel retired in November 20. So, you know, I didn't really have a lot of time to learn a lot of the administrative stuff. So, but I was really fortunate. You know, Chief Manuel, I had access to him. You know, he's on the council also, and the office manager, the operations manager, you know, heck, they knew everything, you know. So
it's good to have.
I'm just the guy that shows up. I'm just the guy that shows up here. You know, they're a lot smarter than me. So it made the transition pretty easy. But no, I just like, I guess the most rewarding is basically it's just a general statement of seeing stuff run smoothly.
Yeah.
And, you know, things happen in the community, and then seeing the guys on our team kind of progress through their career, and everybody just doing what they're supposed to do.
Right. Shut that off, making noises while you're trying to talk. Well, tell us what's a typical day on patrol. That's I asked the sheriff that of his deputies, you know. When you got different hours, right? What's a shift?
Our shifts are 12-hour shifts, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you know, one week they work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The next week they work Wednesday and Thursday. So
rotate it.
And you know, sheriff probably said the same thing. You know, there's just, it's really hard to say what a typical day is because, you know, they all change, and it's hugely different between days and nights. But, you know, of course of a day, you take a lot of reports, work accidents, that.
Yeah.
At night, it's more of what a lot of people think of police work. You know, they're out looking for, you know, people that are not doing right, you know. But day shift is really so busy, you don't have a lot of time to, you know, do a lot of proactive stuff. Oftentimes it's more reactive.
Right.
But, you know, in my opinion, part of what makes police work so fun is every day's different. You know, you get up, you don't have a clue what that day holds, you know, and it kind of keeps things fun.
Do you hope some days are a little quieter than others after you've had a heavy one?
You know, absolutely. You always hope for a very quiet day going smoothly, but I'm not going to sit here and pull your leg. When things happen, you may as well, I don't want to say enjoy it, but the fast pace.
It's a part of it.
Yes, yeah. You know, it's you know, like when I was a detective, you know, you never want anything bad to happen, but it's intriguing to work different type of cases, you know, than just to say a theft case.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't do it. It's one of those jobs that it takes a special kind of person. You know, to put that on your side every day, you never know whether or not you're going to go back home.
Well, you know, it's Mountain Home, and I don't just say that because this is where I'm from, but it's absolutely the best place to be a police officer. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in our country where, you know, a lot of areas I wouldn't want to be a police officer.
Sure.
We're treated so good here; it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, after coming out of the military, I really enjoyed the structure, and you know, so it's very black and white, and that makes my life simple.
Well, I've heard a lot of ex-military do that. They end up going into law enforcement of some kind.
Yeah, I think that's correct, and I really like hiring ex-military, and you know, we have a bit of an incentive for, you know, if somebody's prior military service or has a college degree. You know, the city allows us to set them in a little higher, but it is definitely easier just because they understand the structure, the rank, and that, you know, basically if it's if you're told to do something, it's not an option.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Is your coverage good? Does the police department have enough staff?
Yeah, we do. Of course, you know, I think anybody will. We'll take more, but no, we're staffed the best that we've been since probably the early 2000s.
Okay.
You know, the public safety tax. Every time I've been on here, I've spoke of it, but it was really a game changer for us to get the staffing we need. You know, we've got, heck, there's a SRO in every school, and that's really unheard of. And you know, if you think about it during the day. I don't know. It seems like I've heard the schools have, I can't think how many kids total. I'm thinking around 3,000 to 4,000. Well, that's a small city in itself. So when they're handling stuff, the detectives aren't having to handle it, or the patrols not having to handle it. So it makes a huge difference.
Oh, definitely. I think every school should have one. My wife works at the junior high.
Oh, I see.
She's a counselor. She works with Lacey.
Right.
Lacey's great.
Lacey is unbelievable.
I know, right?
She's the best. Yeah.
No, they handle a lot.
They do.
Then that's 650, 700 students in the junior high.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just 2 classes.
Right. So
that's 8th and 9th grade.
So, you know, I think my number's pretty close. If it's 300 per class, you know, that's with kindergarten, you're right at 4,000.
Yep. So having one in each school is great.
It is
big.
And
I do want to say a couple things, because I know, you know, the idea of having an SRO in every school for safety reason is great, but they do more than that.
Oh, yeah.
They're
not just sitting there waiting. Yeah.
With them kids.
Right.
And what the kids will come and talk to them about that
That's
they
exactly
won't
right.
talk to anybody else. I mean, I think that is an amazing relationship at that age, to have somebody that is like a cop and standing in that authority, but that you trust enough to go sit down and say, hey, this is what's going on with me. And they will talk to them, and they do so much more. They really do.
Yeah.
It is. And, you know, depending on which school they're at, it's a totally different type of job. You know, you're their friend when they're in kindergarten.
Right.
You know, the early years. You know, Lacey, she's the perfect person at the junior high, but she's, you know, especially with young girls, they will reach out to her about, you know, some things.
Stuff,
and just a mentor, and and Robert Rechtenwald, you know, he's at the high school, and he just does a great job. You know, we all of them do. We're very fortunate.
Definitely. I agree. I think each town should have it. Hopefully, I guess that was a part of a tax that we had done a few years back.
Well, no,
not per se that, but it helped.
It allowed it to grow. But our school resource officers started around 99 or 2000. Bubba Jones and Corey Manuel were very key in growing that division for us. And early on, it wasn't as supported as what it is now. You know, people have seen the need for it, but early on, you know, it was kind of like, we're just spending money setting officers over there. But over the years, they've saw the need and the benefit, and the just like Scooter said, the benefit with the relationship with the kids, and changing the attitudes that police are, you know, approachable, there to help you. They're not your adversary. And
especially at a young age.
Yes,
they're not
absolutely.
scary. You know, you're not supposed to be scared when you see one.
Exactly. So the whole attitude throughout the country has changed pertaining to SROs. But yes, the public safety tax, I think that allowed when that went into effect, we had 3 or 4, and now we've got 1 in each school, which is 7.
Yeah. Very good. It's about 7:34. We'll go ahead and take our first break. We'll come back with more from Police Chief Eddie Griffin.
Merry Christmas from your Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora of Century 21. This Christmas season, be sure that you make a difference in someone else's life. Why not fix a plate of Christmas dinner for that neighbor you know is alone? Touch a heart.
A small kindness can go a long way. To wave, smile, and wish a stranger a heartfelt Merry Christmas could touch a life in ways you may never know. Remember his words, whatever you do unto the least of these, you do unto me.
We wish you and yours the blessings of Christmas.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home at Letty.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Police Chief Eddie Griffin here in Mountain Home, Arkansas, and it's Christmas time. One of the things that seems to happen during Christmas time is others trying to take advantage with scams. Anything going around that you need to let the people know?
We've not had anything significant recently, but you're right. It's a constant deal. Just, if somebody's reaching out and it doesn't seem right, don't just automatically send a check. Follow up. If you get something, where they're saying you have a late payment or whatever, contact the institution directly by phone and just follow up. Just be cautious. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us or other family members that are, I'm not the most tech savvy person in the world, so
right.
Maybe oftentimes they prey on that with folks and reach out to somebody that is a little more tech savvy and try to get to the bottom of it.
If you get a funny email, and it starts with R-E, then
Right.
you kind of know.
Right.
What about I see these credit card machines that they put something over the top of it, so you don't even know it's there. You swipe your card, they gather your info, they come back and take that off later.
I've heard about that, and again, I'm not the most tech savvy person, but I don't think we've had any cases of that here that I'm aware of, but there's just, there's so many people that are tech savvy that can come up with different ways to get information and just exploit that on people. And it seemed, used to we would have a lot where, people were selling things on eBay and it was too good to be true, and people would send money, and of course they would pry on people's greed, honestly, because you think I'm getting something for pennies on the dollar. Well, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Right.
So
I did. At the very beginning, I bought it was a shirt off of eBay, and I never got it. And I put into eBay, and this was the day before PayPal was really taking control, I guess, until they, eBay bought them. Anyway, but it wasn't so as easy to get your money back. Nowadays, you got some protections through there, that if somebody tries to scam another, you can get your money back. So, but at the beginning, I was really mad about that.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody works hard for their money. You don't want to give it away.
Yeah. So you get on social media, and I had seen one of those videos where this guy he was about to swipe his card, and he was watching the cashier and he switched over a cover, just switched it over real quick on it, and he does his swipe, and then he leaves, and somebody comes up, and they were gathering. And I thought, does that ever happen here in Mountain Home? I think it might be more bigger cities where there's just so many people, and because that kind of segues me into, I see when you post the people we're trying to identify. Like this one here, that you can't see it on my phone.
And I don't have my reading glasses.
That's
but,
okay.
Yeah.
Or like that one there a while back. This one was November 13th. It looks like the old boy was at Lowe's. Does this help you a lot? I think
it does. We get a lot of success off that. But understand, just because we put somebody on there, it doesn't necessarily mean they've done something wrong or criminal activity. You know, it may be that, you know, we need to talk to them about something, or they have information about something else. So, you know, we on our messaging through Facebook, oftentimes people ask us the whole story, but it's, you know, we can't tell the whole story. But we just need to talk to people. But a lot of crimes are solved that way.
Yeah. Well, and that's how I figured when you see the picture of the person and it just says, if you know who they are, contact us. You don't go into great detail of why.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had, and oftentimes, you know, I would say the majority are probably suspects, but sometimes there's information that we need, or we need to, you know, help them get located, or just a variety of different things.
So did you, I've gone back to previous ones and it says found, or you put something on, but the last two I didn't see that.
I don't think they've been located yet.
Nothing yet?
Right.
Yeah. Well, maybe
we'll get lucky.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
There you go.
Go to the Mountain Home Facebook, Mountain Home Police Department Facebook page, and check out the last two and see if maybe you know who they are. I put them up, but I didn't log in, so. Well, during Christmas time, do you have more calls of one or the other family members getting together, and maybe they're arguing a little bit more? It's supposed to be happy time.
You know, our domestics probably go up slightly. I mean, it's a very stressful time of the year, you know, when financially and that sort of thing. Plus, kind of the way I referred to being home, you know, a lot more time together when you're used to, you know, being apart, and it can create stress. And we get some additional calls, but you know, it's not just a unheard of number.
Yeah. Well, and you're right. Stress as far as how am I going to pay for some of the presents and stuff. And that's how you guys do Shop with a Cop.
We do. And
tell us about that.
Well, it's a great program. You know, I know we always talk about this community, but it's so generous in giving money for things like that. I'm not sure how many kids are going to get help this year, but last year I know it was like 130.
Wow.
And understand that if we identify a kid in need, not only does that kid get money, but all their siblings. That way, you know, you don't have one child, I'm getting presents, and the other kids in the household get nothing. So
that wouldn't work out too well.
No, so it's
then you'd be getting a call.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's actually this Saturday for us, and you know, there'll be officers pretty much from every agency in the county. You know, whether it's state parks, police, sheriff's department. Yeah. You know, it's really neat. Last year, I bet there was 30 officers helping in excess of 100 kids, and you know, they're pumped up. They're excited.
They actually go and shop.
Last year, I think they got $125, $150 a piece. So you know, it's a pretty significant amount.
Yeah.
And you know, you see some really touching stuff too. I know I was with a family last year, and the older kids, we had to really force them to buy something for themselves because they wanted to spend all their money either on their parents or their younger siblings.
Oh,
and you know,
that's awesome.
You oftentimes hear people talk about the younger generation, this or that, but man, I tell you what, when you see that, it kind of touches your heart. And I was with one little boy. He was probably 6 or 7 years old, and he was the cutest, sweetest little boy ever. And I told my wife I would love to just brought him home. You know?
I know, right? My wife says that on the
It touches your heart. I mean, he was the cutest little thing. He got him a bike, and he was pumped up. I mean, it was all I could do not to turn him loose in Walmart riding it. You know?
Just go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, it's cool. But no, that's this weekend, and it's such a touching, successful thing, and every dime goes to the kids. You know, that's
if somebody wanted to donate to that, how would they?
You can contact with us, the people I would recommend would be James Tilley or Brian Corbett. With the Sheriff's Department, Captain Jeff Lewis. But really, if you call either the police department or Sheriff's Department, we'll get you in touch with the right person.
Yeah.
But all the funds go directly to helping the kids. There's no administrative cost or anything like that.
Yeah, very good. That's awesome. That's going to go over real well this weekend with everybody else that's shopping at the same time.
Absolutely. We do it early in the morning, so hopefully we can get the crowd. Yeah.
So when you see all these cops running around Walmart, keep in mind that there's nothing major going on there. It's shop with a cop. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. It's 7:45. Why don't we go ahead and take our last break?
You got it.
We'll come back with more from Police Chief Eddie Griffin.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Mow, dig, haul. The L-Series compact tractor offers ultimate versatility, along with a great ownership experience and service that only your local Kubota dealer can deliver. The #1 selling compact tractor in Arkansas, and built-in quality and reliability for a great price. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today. Get the L-Series tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Police Chief Eddie Griffin. We were talking about Shop with a Cop going on Saturday. It'll be this weekend. So like Scooter said, if you see 30, 40 cops inside of a business, don't worry, it's okay. Well, we hope that that's the Shop with a Cop during that time. So I'm sure it's going to be good, though. If you'd like to donate, you can contact the Mountain Home Police Department or the Sheriff's Office.
Or Sheriff's, yes.
And
it's through the Fraternal Order of Police.
Yes.
We have officers, and so basically any law enforcement agency pretty well will have a connection probably.
Yeah. If you'd like to donate, just give them a call. They'd be more than happy to take your money for the kids.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. I'm going to kind of transition back a few months because the Mountain Home Fire Department versus the Mountain Home Police Department charity ragball game. And Scooter and I had had a bet, and I'm sorry to say that he lost.
Yep.
My buddy Tommy Felicia.
I had to pay up.
Yeah, my buddy Tommy Felicia's on the fire department, so naturally I had to go.
Yeah.
No offense.
Hey, that's fine.
Which y'all won the year before, right?
We did.
And that just seemed awesome. We both couldn't make it. We were both already engaged to something else, but that just sounds like an awesome time for y'all.
It is. It's a lot of fun. Just a good time to get together. And, a bunch of very competitive people. So
right.
It's pretty humorous. And, I really thought we was going to win this game, and they kind of come back and won. And I really hate it because, the fire chief, Chris Quick, he's pretty quiet and not a smart aleck like myself, and I'd ran my mouth a little bit. And,
did you really?
Oh yeah, and he come back and put it on us, and the mayor was more than happy to point out, So
I just want you to know, because I'm kind of the same way. I'm a little smart when I talk, and I backed you guys, and I had to eat crow, so I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, I did too, and that's what I get for running my mouth, I guess.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was a good time.
You wanted to win, you played hard, you tried hard, and you lost. It happens.
Yeah. Now, I don't play, I just coach first base.
Oh, okay.
I would love to play, but I'm so horrible. I don't think they would let me if I said I was, but, I want to win.
Right.
I want us to win. So I'm a sure out.
Me neither. I would rather just be a coach or be watching.
I'm the kid that when you were little, I only got put in when we were up by 20 or down by 20.
Oh, wow.
I'm not very athletic.
So were you at the game?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, it's the fire department, police department, it's a fun, competitive nature, just a great time. But they're going for bragging rights, so it means something to them.
We want to win.
So,
make no mistake about it.
So we're in the same boat in the sense of fun.
Yes.
I even tried bribing the mayor and stuff, and sent steak out and all this stuff, and it backfired.
By the way, he did tell me though when I saw him the next week that he left, went home, and ate that steak, and it was awesome. I think that's when y'all had the bomber fundraiser going on.
Yeah,
I believe is what it was.
So
Scooter sent the steak to him, and he said he ate it. I think his wife maybe was out of town, and so he went home and ate steak after the game.
Yeah.
The good part is I couldn't be there, but apparently everybody got a heck of a laugh out of it.
It was very fun.
And they knew it was in good humor and good fun that we were doing that.
Sure.
But
He didn't call the game any different because of the steak.
Well, I need to go back and watch the video, because
he might have been a player too.
Yeah, then maybe it could have. The steak was from the police department side, and we lost. But I just need to maybe go back and watch video and see if maybe they gave him 2 steaks or something.
So I did have to call up my buddy Robert, and I was like, all right, I bribed the refs.
The refs.
And you still couldn't win.
You still
valid point.
That's what made it even sweeter when I won.
It was great.
But no, we definitely want to win. I'll tell you a funny story. Both Daniel Campfield's an SRO for us, and Henry Campfield is a patrol sergeant. She is the most competitive human I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. And the first time we played, Henry was pitching and wasn't pitching to her likings. People were hitting him, and we were in the dugout, and she was chewing him out like,
really?
Oh yeah. I mean, we want to win.
Yes.
Heck, I felt sorry for Henry. He's
like, hey, I know I want to win too, but
it's serious business.
That's good. I think it's good, competitive fun, and hopefully next year you're gonna do it again every year, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we got it. Whenever it stops, the police department has to be on top. That's obvious.
Oh, I get it.
So we'll just keep playing until we win.
Right. I want to be there next time because that looked like a lot of fun.
I've even tried. I approached a couple of the people at the FD, the Uchmans, they're they hit that ball. If they ever considered swapping over from fire department to police department, then I thought police work might be a little more rewarding, but I've not had success with that.
Right. Listen to him. He's trying to stack the team already.
Absolutely.
Why not, right?
Yeah, why not?
Very good. Well, what else do you guys do? Stuff like that. That's not the only thing, right?
Well, as far as with them,
charity ragball game, you got other things you guys do?
No, that's our only thing of that nature. Now, our guys, as well as the FD, they're involved in a lot of stuff. Heck, our guys, of course, we have kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very active in coaching and stuff like that throughout the community, and just a variety of different things. It's just, I think it kind of goes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that makes a difference, though, when we were talking earlier about police departments and how some areas there's no respect for them. They really don't. And here, this community really supports, respects, and honors the police department, the fire department, stuff like that. And it goes to say a lot for your employees and the people in the community that they're involved in the community. They're not just a cop going around policing things. They're involved in so many aspects of the day-by-day stuff and trying to help and trying to give back, that I think that's where that respect grows between the community and the police departments.
I think you're right. Just when the people are involved, whether it's the officers or firemen or whoever it is involved, I don't care if it's at church and baseball, soccer, just when they see the employees getting out and being involved and trying to give back, and it's pretty significant.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there was any difference before George Floyd. Mm-hmm. That really ignited, I think, many years of what's been going on. But before and after in Baxter County, the police department, the sheriff's department, and how you police and how you train your officers,
No, it's all the same, and for us, I've mentioned we've always been treated very well, and I've mentioned here on the show before, Mountain Home is an accredited agency through the Arkansas Chief of Police Association, and when you hear a lot of things about police reform that have came out in the past 3 years or whatever, a lot of that has to do with what we're already doing. We started the accreditation process in 2016, was accredited the first time in 2018, and went through a reaccreditation last year. So it's just making sure we're training, we're doing what we're supposed to do. In law enforcement, the two greatest things that will get you in trouble are failure to train, failure to supervise.
Yeah.
So we're just making sure our guys are up to speed, have all the tools they need, all the training they need, and properly equip them, because for many years around the state and country, you get a job in law enforcement, here's your badge, gun, there's your car, go to work.
Right.
And it was just kind of fly by the seat of your pants, learn on the job, and that's putting people in positions to fail.
That's when mistakes are made. That's
Absolutely.
when people end up on this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then everybody gets a bad rap because of it.
Exactly, and because we've got to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be in altercations, but you've got to do it the right way. You've got to, it's
you're set to a different standard.
It is. When you gain control, you got to stop. You've got to get them in control, render aid if necessary. It's the way it is, and it's not negotiable.
Right. Yeah.
And if somebody messes up, we got to deal with it.
Yeah.
So, but I find if you train properly, that minimizes any risk, and it makes it much better.
Yeah, you don't end up on here.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Absolutely.
Well, we got about a minute left. Any final thoughts? We appreciate you coming on.
No, just right now we've got the Christmas lights going on down at ASU. We have a couple officers there every night along with other volunteers. Mm-hmm. If people's not been out to see the lights, they're very nice. It's free. You can give a donation at the end that will go back towards the lights, as well as tuition for students.
Yeah.
But go check it out. If you can't afford to make a donation, that's absolutely fine. Go down and see the lights.
Yeah. You still get a candy cane.
Absolutely. Candy cane for everybody.
Yeah.
I haven't been to it this year. I've been to it the last ones, but
each year before.
I have not went through it yet this year, and I'm excited to.
We'll make it through. When Kirsten comes back from Jonesboro for Christmas, we'll go through then.
Yeah.
It's
a good time.
Yeah, we gotta get the family together, hot chocolate, and go through.
I'll be there, I think, on my next day I'm working. It's the 19th, so you come see me.
Yeah, very good. Now you'll be at the end?
I'm normally at the end. We have officer at the beginning and at the end, But candy canes are thin, so
There you go.
hey, I'll have a sweet tooth.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure. I
enjoyed it.
Appreciate your service and appreciate you keeping Mountain Home safe.
Very good, thank you.
All right.
Enjoyed it.
Y'all have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow with Bob Rackenwald. Scooter, take us away.